I'm thoroughly enjoying this one because, like I said in the last video, we haven't really had a campaign like this where we had, not that many empires, but they were big empires where they can get up these huge militaries. So the wars are going to be really huge. So like I said in the last video, I really wanted to review over how the Anishinaabe were doing, and I wanted to see what these unique units were. They look pretty interesting. I really like the look of them. I mean, this design here is awesome. I love their sort of art style. That's cool. So and they also are pretty smart here. The AI is doing some smart things by controlling the Great Lakes, and I'm hoping that they do a little bit more of that, because if they do, I mean, there's a lot of cities that border these lakes, so they can really have access to a lot of different things if they just have a big enough navy to take over some cities. So anyways, their unique bonus, their unique ability is war triggers a call to war. So during which your spies compromise defenses in enemy cities. What the heck does that mean? And I must say that because I have a spy means that everyone else has a spy. So yes, the Anishinaabe do have access to this unique bonus. So the call of war lasts 10 turns on standard speed when you found a religion gang a spy. So they actually have 2 spies. I'm not sure exactly how much damage these spies are going to compromise defensive buildings in enemy cities. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't think they've gotten into a war just yet, or at least not a significant war, but they definitely have 2 spies, I'm thinking. If they get... Oh, wait. I'm sorry, no they don't, because they don't have a religion. When you found a religion. Yeah, they never founded a religion, so they only have 1. But still, it's still something that they could use. So here are their unique units. So it's cheaper than the musketmen. It replaces... Whoa! So they have musketmen, technically. But it is weaker, but ignores nearby enemies when moving. That's cool. So there's none of that, what's that called? Line of sight? I believe it's the zone of control is a technical term. So if they were to move by this Mohawk warrior, they'd be able to just boom, swoop in, where any other unit would be forced to stop at this tile. These guys, if they have the movement, they'd be able to just whoop right over it. But it's a melee unit, so it's not like cavalry unit where they have multiple tiles of movement. But still, that's pretty cool. They ignore zone of control. So this is another unique unit that replaces the Inquisitor. Oh, but they never got a religion. Oh, that's too bad. And this actually causes city-states to join you in attacking your enemies. So there's no city-states, and they have no religion either, so it didn't really matter there. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue onward. They've got the Denny and the Iroquois have signed a research agreement. Pretty interesting scenario set up. Not sure if they're going to declare war on the Cree again, but they might. I would stay back from it, though. These Gunstock Warriors look pretty awesome. Really liking their design as well. Let's actually look into that. Oh man, those things are looking so cool. Very cool. The Shoshone have their own musketmen, so boom. It's about the time. I know they haven't caught up. There are still a lot of different things going on here. I know that they're pretty close, though. Technology-wise, I'm not going to say... I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The Iroquois have got another settler up. Jeez. I don't know. We're really going to have to wait and see what happens. France still has a massive military. I'm surprised they haven't mobilized. Mexico, I don't think has... Well, they have begun to mobilize, but they haven't really started anything up new. Anishinaabe and the Canadians have now signed a declaration of friendship. Again, Canada being very friendly in the Northeast. Mexico, if they were to get up more units, I would tell them to, I would suggest maybe going after more Aztec cities, but I don't know if that's going to happen here. I don't know if that's going to happen. Now, France is actually looking like they're relying more with their Mexican trade routes over the Spanish trade routes. Could we see maybe an end to this relationship? The Red Fort by Washington has been built now as well. What is this? The Shoshone have publicly denounced the Chinook? Yep, that's what I figured. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, when you settle a city like that, of course, you're going to make the Shoshone pretty mad. So is that 6? That's 7 cities. Okay, Mexico and the Dini have now become friends. Shoshone's been really very slow with their expansion. Too many Pathfinders as well, bro. Those Pathfinders aren't going to be able to help you out that much. It actually seems like these Western nations are more behind in technology than anybody else. It definitely seems that way. It seems like the nations in the East are a little bit better. Ooh, yep. So the Sioux are going to declare war on Iroquois soon. Probably, maybe now. The Aztecs have peaced out with Mexico, or vice versa, one or the other. Oh, maybe not yet, but that city's for sure going to get taken over. Not sure where it's going to go after that, though. Oh, that's so cool. The Sacred Drummer. This is I believe this is a missionary replacement. Oh, that's so cool. We'll have to go check on what that is. Dang, France, what are you doing? Is that all for just the Cree? It looks like, oh, is that for Mexico? You've got a lot of trade. Are you really going to do that? Is that for Mexico? France? Could it be? Boom, that's what we predicted. The Sioux were going to declare war on the Iroquois, and the Sioux are still going to have a huge military to be able to continue onward if they want to fight anybody else. This is going to be interesting to see what the Shoshone... Well, I think the Shoshone are going to lose that city at some point. I think the Mayans are going to fall at some point too, although the Mayans have a pretty good empire, even though they're not connected to their... dang, they took that city over already. That was one turn. They took that city over in one turn. This Mohawk warrior's dead. The Iroquois are pretty much just settling down cities for other people to take. Maybe not. Oh my goodness, yes. Napoleon just declared war in Mexico. Oh my gosh. Whoa, big move there. And with that size of a military, I don't know what is going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen. Could they... We have seen AIs completely wipe out other AIs, even if they have 4 to 5 cities. They just continue to, if they can do it, they'll just roll by them. Where are you going? Why that movement there? You better start using your musketeers. I believe they have extra strength over the musketmen. But then again, I mean, how is the relationship with Spain? If Spain doesn't declare on war on someone like the Iroquois, then I don't know. Again, they're cutting off the 3 colonies and Europeans from the other 3 of the north. I think we're going to see a second coalition against the Iroquois form up. Definitely, I think we're starting to see that. Iroquois have a bit more units, though, to be able to defend themselves. So it's possible that maybe not. Oh, this is really fun. This is very, very cool. Just the tribes are so entertaining to see what the tribes are doing. And then just to have on, board, look at this huge military. I can't even believe this. And actually, I feel like France is going to have some trouble maybe orchestrating this attack. They could have some trouble. I'm not sure. Oh, nope. Now they're moving in. Just took them a little bit. Now, did the Sioux go to war with somebody else? I don't think they lost any units taking over this Iroquois city. Oh my gosh, look at the huge military they have. I bet you they have the biggest military in the world. Maybe just under... Oh, this is going to be huge. If they go to war with the Cree, I think they might be going to war with the Cree. Remember, the Cree are really military based. Very, very geared towards the military. Canada's built a Sistine Chapel. Be careful of Canada. If you pick Canada, this might be their time. It could be. It could be. I mean, again, diplomatic victory is possible, but there are no city-states. And again, that is for a reason. It doesn't really serve the scenario's purpose. You know what I mean? I mean, I tried to put city-states in it. It just didn't work. Why? There's no purpose for city-states in a scenario like this. It didn't make any sense. And that's part of the reason why I removed those. France has gotten up there. Possibly they're going to get their 4th city up, maybe even more if they take, depending on what they're going to take from Mexico, which means that we could see a really strong France. A really, really strong France in French Louisiana, as well as northern French Mexico, pretty much. So Canada's built the most amount of wonders. Then we have Pocatello in 2nd place with 4. Isabella, Pontiac, and Pacal tied with 3 in 3rd place. Yeah, they're tied with 3 in 3rd place. Okay, let's watch as Napoleon moves in. Again, I don't think Guadalajara has the best city defense. It's okay. 32 city defense is not bad. Oh, that's right. The Mayans are still at war with the Aztecs. I forgot about that. Oh, smart move there. And the Mayans have grabbed that city. So, oh my gosh, the Aztecs are down to 3 cities, and they're separated. They can't even reinforce some of those cities. So who's going to benefit the most from this? It might be the Mayan. They actually might be able to connect their empires. It's possible. Zapotec are building up back their military. The Shoshone publicly denounced the Mayan, though. Dang. This is pretty cool. It is really, really cool to see, like, not that many empires, but big empires. That's what's making this campaign so exciting. Guadalajara is not going to be able to survive this. Next turn, it should be gone, depending on if they decide to attack. No, they decided to attack this musketman a little bit too much. Maybe a smart move, somewhat of a smart move. Boom. Oh, but Mexico's got reinforcements. They do have reinforcements here. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's their unique tile improvement. That is a very, very cool... what is that? It's technically like the graphical placement. Is that a graphic replacement? Something like that? Not sure. I'm trying to sound smart right now. It doesn't really work. You guys know. Whenever I try to sound smart, it just usually backfires. It's cool. Mexico's trying to take Guadalajara back, but with pikemen, it's going to be tough. And are they going to go for more? Could they be going for Mexico City now? They've got the units, but they need to be smart in their attempts. And I don't know what Spain's thinking, but this could be a smart move. Boom, Hastings now. So we have English Florida. We are seeing English Florida now. Oh, this is really, really cool. I'm having a fun time with this campaign. What are you doing, Sioux? What is the Sioux doing? I don't think they want to take on the Cree. I think I know they don't want to take on the Cree. It's the only, I think, empire that would be able to, that would ultimately lead for a successful Sioux, war, but it would take out so much of their military. I think it would just do too much damage. Way, way, way too much damage. So that's the only thing. World Congress has been founded. It's turn 155. Pretty interesting stuff. So yeah, I would say that I think the Sioux would lose a lot of these units, and the problem with that is the Sioux have to worry about the Deni in the west and the Shoshone, the Mayans. They don't have to worry about that much, but it's the Deni specifically, I would say. Oh, so the Zapotec. So both the Deni and the Zapotec have declared war on the Mayans. So this might be an opportunity for the Zapotec to gang back a few cities. It's possible here. Oh, this is going to be... Whoa. So are they going to just stop their wars with the Aztecs? They can definitely take this city. They were about to absolutely destroy the Aztecs, actually. They were very, very close to destroying the Aztecs. Yep, France is going for Mexico. They're going for Mexico City. Good for Mexico, though, building back that military. Not going to roll over. Yep, that's what I thought. The Mayans have peaced out with the Aztecs. And now they're going to try to reinforce. Man, Zapotec's doing good. Again, it's interesting to see these Western tribes more behind in technology than the Eastern tribes. Again, I am resulting that in the caravans and the trade routes, the trade route system. Obviously, that's going to spread to the Chinook, but it gives time for these other nations to get stronger. The Anishinaabe still haven't mobilized, but there's just some huge militaries in this region. Obviously, the Iroquois are arguably the weakest, but they've got a lot of cities. Boom, Philadelphia's been founded. 4 cities now. They're slowly catching up. France with 5 cities. Boom, yep, Zapotec have grabbed back. This was not, I don't believe, was this under Zapotec formally? I think it was, wasn't it? Is that why it's not in resistance? I think so. I know for sure San Jose was under Zapotec control. This actually might be, no, I'm pretty sure all the Aztec cities started with a T. Pretty sure that's the thing. Not sure, though. Okay, we're about to enter 1000 AD. I think it's the next step is 1000 AD. They're moving towards Mexico City. It would really help out right now if France had built a bit more of a navy, but they haven't. They didn't do it. They skipped out on it. No, they didn't do it. Man, so many missionaries just spreading this stuff. Spreading the love. Spreading the religious love all over the place. I know that doesn't sound right. I apologize in advance, or like a late notice. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Iroquois are one of the only nations, though. They don't have their musket men. Where a lot of these, like the Cree, the Sioux, they've got their own musket men. So where are you going, man? Porcelain Tower built by Elizabeth, and the Iroquois in Mexico City, or in Mexico, are now friends. There's a settler at. Oh my gosh, we do have Spain with riflemen. Uh-oh. So maybe Spain's going to be doing their own expansion now. I think we could definitely see something like that. Oh man. And the Mayans I think the Mayans are safe for now. I think they're going to be okay. Their capital seems to be just fine. Even though that would probably be the easiest for the Zapotec to take. Just to kind of, retreat back to their own capital city and then go after the Mayan capital just, a few tiles east. I would say pretty easy for them. Sitting Bulls enter the industrial era. And yeah, France is losing a huge chunk of their military. And they're not going to get any cities to say anything about it. Whereas now Isabella's like, I don't even know if I like those French guys anymore. I'm not sure if I'm really a big fan. Oh, okay, I thought that was something else. So the Deni and the Shoshone have both declared war on the Chinook. And we have America also grabbing the... not going to try it. I've never figured out how to pronounce this one. I'm not even going to try this one. But dang, the Shoshone have a huge military. This is going to be a big, big loss for the Chinook. They actually got down. They were getting down their 8th city. Another settler, too. Dang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're about to get 9 cities down. More than likely, they're going to lose something. Not sure how much the Denny are going to take from them either. It could be bad. Wow, I'd be surprised if they get destroyed. So now the Shoshone are becoming more and more powerful. If the Chinook fall, then yeah, I would say the Shoshone are going to be really good. They're going to be really, really good. Although the Zaptec, it would be very easy for the Zaptec to declare war and just move right up north, straight up to the Shoshone capital. You still have to worry about the Mayan Empire here, too. Again, even though it's not connected to you know, their own Mayan capital, that's still fine. Oh, Mexico City. Oh, here's Tours that's just been formed. Pretty smart of them to get a coastal city. Again, I'm surprised that, you know, the Europeans or their colonies haven't built up more of a navy. You would think that they would do that. Let's see if Mexico City falls. France goes, I think, second. Mexico goes first. So you're going to get 3 ranged attacks, and you have a rifleman here. Oh, you're retreating. Nope, you're not going to do it. I don't know if that was a smart move. Oh my gosh, look at the amount of workers they have. So many workers. Oh, a new city from Washington's been formed up. Atlanta. This seems more like the Washington that I'm used to. Very expansive, very, you know, spreading out there and stuff like that. That seems a little bit more what I'm used to. So England and Canada are now starting to get trapped here. Canada, not so much. England has actually been doing their own colonization in Florida. I want to see someone go for the Caribbean. That would be awesome. But this land's still open to the Cree, the Iroquois, the Anishinaabe, the Canadians, the English, you know, even America. I mean, this whole region is just completely open. This territory is completely open. Taj Mahal has been built by Washington. Mexico and the Iroquois have signed a research agreement. So Mexico's going to survive. They lost a city in the process. That's the thing. So it's something that really they shouldn't. I don't know. If they shouldn't have fought each other, they probably, you know, France could have been a lot more powerful if they didn't decide to declare war on somebody else that was among their same technology level. But that's something that, you know, is going to be a big thing to look back on. When we look back on this region at the end of the game, we're going to look back at when France declared war on Mexico instead of declaring war on the Cree in the north, because it distracts both of these nations, and it means that all the other tribes are able to form up, catch up in technology a bit more, get their militaries built up, and become more defensive. And that's going to be a significant moment that we're all going to remember. Especially if Spain now declares war on France. That will be kind of the biggest reason why I think that, well, dang. Okay, now the Europeans and the colonies like Canada and America, they're now starting to get up a lot of settlers. We're seeing another French settler. Wow, so finally, it's about dang time. Whoa, so the Sioux really moving that many troops over for the Iroquois? It looks like it. The Anishinaabe are going after somebody. Not sure what, though. Huge amount of forces here. What is going on? Dang. This is pretty crazy. This is pretty insane. As well as we're seeing these unique units, too, around this time period. So that's really awesome as well. These unique units going up against these musketmen from the Europeans. So I don't know. This has been I think a very cool scenario. For me, I've very much enjoyed it. Wow, the Sioux still have a backup army to kind of, you know, watch as the Cree stare each other down. I'm sure this is kind of a Cold War that's currently occurring here in this region. Dang, that's really cool. No more wars that have popped out, but I'm assuming that there's going to be something. Have the Shoshone taken anything yet? No, they haven't. Wow. I am shocked they haven't taken anything yet. Are they just having a huge brain mistake here? Is that just a brain... what is going on? Why haven't they taken anything? That doesn't make any sense. These unique units that they have, though, I don't think they're ranged. I think they might be melee naval units, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, the Denny are actually going to take something before the Shoshone. I did not figure we'd see that. Well, that's pretty surprising. Boom, yeah, there it is. And they are dealing with some of their own rebels. Must not be doing too good with happiness. Anyways, guys, I'm going to have to stop right there. This thing is getting fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.